Starting in the 1980s, New York law enforcement and health officials fielded sexual abuse complaints from the young patients of a respected pediatrician who ran his practice out of a basement office in his home on Long Island. But Stuart Copperman was never charged with any crime, and it was only as he approached retirement in 2000, at the age of 65, that he was stripped of his medical license over the complaints. Now, 25 years later, more than 100 of his former patients have some vindication in their years-long fight. A court has ordered him to pay a total of $1.6 billion. The Reverend Debbi Rhodes, who was awarded $25 million, says the completion of the litigation in late March in state Supreme Court brought a mix of relief and frustration. "I'm not sure if he's facing justice. He kinda got away with it for all these years," the 63-year-old Episcopal priest in Las Vegas said by phone. But to have a court say, definitively, "I believe you." To hear that, that's heavy medicine right there. A Manhattan lawyer who has represented Copperman over the years didn't respond to multiple messages seeking comment in recent days. Copperman has steadfastly denied the allegations, suggesting he was simply being thorough in his examinations, which his former patients say were typically conducted after he had ushered their parents out of the room. The Associated Press typically does not name people who say they have been sexually assaulted unless they come forward publicly, as Rhodes has. Another woman who was awarded $27 million but declined to be named said revisiting childhood trauma during her deposition was painful, but, in a way, healing. "It feels good to know that someone heard us," the woman, identified in the litigation as Jane Doe A.W., said in a phone interview. "People now understand the magnitude of what he did." Lawyers for the women say they have retained a collections specialist to begin pursuing compensation from Copperman.